Hello and welcome back to TechnoSurgeon YouTube channel. So AMD launched their Ryzen Threadripper Pro lineup during their RX 9060 launch, and now we got during Computex basically, but now we got some major news regarding it. As you can see, AMD's Ryzen Threadripper Pro 9995WX is listed at over 12 grand euros and at the same time USD, but shows up to 22% multi-core boost in Geekbench over 7995WX, which is interesting to see. Yeah, it's expensive, but at the same time, do note it's just a placeholder pricing at this current point of time. That it says for 12,299.90 euros or 12,793 bucks, but according to me, it is just a placeholder listing as of now because this CPUs are not available at this current point of time. So keep that in mind and don't go about it like it's expensive. Yeah, it's expensive. It will be around 10,000 bucks, but at the same time, it's not that expensive. Yeah, Intel Xeon was launched back in 2015 at 10,000 bucks, but it came with 24 cores. Here you are getting more cores. It is essentially 96 cores. You're getting 96 core processor for 10,000 bucks. So it's not that technically expensive, but it's even though it's we have inflation and things like such, it's not that expensive. But coming to benchmarks, as you can see, it scored 2800 in single core and 30,170 in multi-core, which is like impressive. It is 20% higher than 7995X, which was like 2 generations old. Well, actually, it's 1 generation old, but it was launched 2 years ago as such. And yeah, it's basically it's interesting to see like yeah, it's expensive, but it's also not that expensive. I will not say it's not that expensive, but at the same time, we also should have like Intel Xeon so that there is a competition, and AMD doesn't have this monopoly in the in this HDD market as such. So yeah, and Intel should be coming back with the swing. But yeah, next up, ADA 64 adds support for Zen 6 CPUs and unannounced Radeon RX 9060 non-XT GPU. So ADA 64 is like something where they need to provide a support first before they launch the CPUs or GPUs, and AMD has done it. And as you can see on the screen here, ADA 64 7.70.7500 stable, which was launched in July 8. Release note: as you can see, preliminary support for AMD's Zen 6 desktop server and mobile processor. Do note it's a preliminary support, so Zen 6 is reportedly going to be launched, but we will not get it pretty soon. It is slated for next year, so do keep that in mind. And also it's added support for AMD's Turin D, other processors as such Intel's processor, but the important thing is GPU details for AMD's Ryzen AI Pro RX R9700, RX 9060 and RX 9060 XT was also added. And do note RX 9060 and 9060 XT is launched but not 9060. So keep that in mind. We might get this GPU relatively soon, as there's no rumors about it, but since the support has been added, it supposed to be launched pretty soon. And speaking of Zen 6, we already went over most of the details regarding the leaks which happened, and these details comes from Moore's law is dead essentially. And here we got various other leaks which he went over, which includes Olympic Reach, which is based on TSMC's 2 nanometer AM5 platform, and 6 node for IOD chiplets or N3. Still don't know second half of 2026, and it's targeting over 6 GHz boost clock. So AMD is going all in with boost clocks at this current point of time with 6 GHz. Medusa Point Big is based on 2 nanometers. TSMC's 3 nanometers monolithic. In chiplet, it will be 2 nanometers. And the Zen 6 is SN. Maybe it gets Zen 5 low power instead of Zen 6 low power for from time to market. Chiplet variant includes 12 Zen C chiplets, 2 Zen 6 Zen 5C low power core, total 14 cores. Monolithic variant 4 Zen 6 cores, 8 Zen 6C cores, and 2 Zen 5 low power cores. and it's total 14 cores, RDNA 4 or RDNA 3.5 plus integrated GPU, 128-bit LPDDR5X memory controller, and various other things. NVIDIA disappoint big, but the Olympic reach is Zen 6. It is two 12 Zen 6 cores, two Zen 5C low power cores, but the important is the target, which is slated for 6 GHz. So AMD is going all in with clock speed at this current point of time. We still don't know, it's still a little bit early, but since it will be in the testing phase, we might get more details regarding the boost clocks and stuff like that. But yeah, it's relatively nice, and Zen 6 is going all in. And may disappoint little, we already went over it. It has 4 cores of Zen 6, 4 cores of Zen 6C, Zen 6 low power cores 2, so it is 8 or 10 core processors. AMD has not decided if they want to go with 2 or 4 Zen 6 cores, 4 RDNA 4 CUs, 128-bit core, and we also got some details regarding 2027 launch. 2 Zen 6, 2 cores of Zen 6, 2 cores of Zen 6C, 2 cores of Zen 6 low power, total of 6 cores, 128-bit bus, which is similar, and it is targeting budget laptop market, and RDNA 4, RDNA 3.5 or RDNA 4. Still don't know what they are going to plan it, but hell, the important thing is like second half of 2027. As you can see, it comes with 12 cores of 2 chiplets of 12 cores Zen 6, so 24 cores, 2 cores of Zen 6 low power, so essentially 26 cores. It will have either RDNA 5 or RDNA 4. We still don't know about it, but if they come with RDNA 5, it will be interesting since it is launching like 2027 and RDNA 5 is slated for 2026. So maybe we will get it because RDNA 5 is targeting a very late 2025 or 2026. So yeah, and these are all the leaks. You can go over it. Maybe I will make a dedicated video on it later down the line. But this is all the leak which has been coming out from most Lois date. But yeah, that's it for me today. What do you think about the news? Sound off your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll meet you in the next one. Peace out.